Hello everyone, my name is Xingmeng Zhen and my team members are Chen Xueyang and Zhang Xiaoyu. The project we chose is Photo Story. So now go to my first photo. This photo was taken with a low angle of view in my hometown, Shenzhou City. This was the first time my cousin came to my house as a guest. After lunch as a host, I took my cousin and my nephew to the famous scenic spot, Baijiang Waterfall. Generally speaking, this is a very ordinary and small waterfall. But even for the small flowing waterfall in my hometown is the most beautiful scenery for me, who is studying abroad and far away from the hometown. The scenery of my hometown and my family are what I will always love and miss. And go to the next photo. This photo was taken when I was traveling in Xiamen. Xiamen is a very suitable city for tourism. However, this photo was not taken in a famous spot, but in a small village. Simple house and clean sky. Everything looks very harmonious and peaceful. So through this experience, I know that when we are traveling, we no need to go some popular attractions like others. Maybe in a remote village, there will be a different beauty. And next photo. This photo records the biggest strategy of 200 and 2020, the COVID-19. This photo was taken on January 30th. We were very nervous at that time. Originally, these few days should be the busiest time of the year, but in order to control the epidemic, we sacrificed our short-term freedom. Fortunately, the result is good. So in the second half of 2020, our society is operating again, and the street had regained the validity. And move to the last photo. This photo was taken at Shanghai KPL eSports Center with the establishing shot. Those who sitting on the stage are my favorite professional esports players. I listened to their enthusiastic communication, saw their struggle when they fell behind, and finally witnessed their victory. After watching the game, I feel that behind the victory is accumulation of failures. If you give up halfway, you will never achieve success. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shui Yang. I will share 4 photos. The first photo was taken by me on the last day of 2020 in the courtyard of a Western restaurant. The staff in the courtyard was preparing for the wedding on the first day of the new year. The pendant on the tree has a meaning of praying for blessing and warding of evil spirits in Japan, and the white cream on the pattern also symbolizes the elegance of innocence and good luck. Since the subject is too small and easily distracted by the background, I cut around the subject to eliminate the noise of the background to ensure that the audience attention is captured. The second picture is the first snow of this winter. I went to the park downstairs and took this picture from the overhead view. If you zoom in, you will see the crystals of each snow. Similarly, I also highlighted the subject. The third photo is an oil painting in an exhibition hall I took from a frontal perspective. The painting shows 2 peonies. The peony is the national flower of China, which has a meaning of grace and luxury. The last one is a street lamp in the snowy night, taken from the perspective of looking up. The snow is still falling. A street lamp illuminates the snow on the leaves of the plant. In this photo, I used the element of balance. using the rule of thirds to place your main subject off-center, and then fill the space by adding another less important object to achieve a balanced composition and increase interestingness of this picture. So these are the 4 photos I shared.
As for my pictures, these were taken during a trip to Dali, Yunnan Province, China. Dali in Yunnan is a very beautiful place. Now let me show you the beautiful scenery of Dali, Yunnan. When we look at the vast blue sky, we always feel small. This was the first stop on my trip to Dali, at a hotel at the foot of Changshan Mountain. This is what I saw when I climbed on the roof. Standing here, you can see the panorama of the ancient city of Dali and Erhai as well as the vast horizon. Under the vast blue sky, we can feel the power of nature and our own insignificance. At this time, I always feel that they are the only one between the whole heaven and earth. The fine loneliness makes me feel very mysterious. So I use my mobile phone to record the scenery. When you feel restless, you can look at this picture. You will feel very calm and then calm down. When you stand on a high place surrounded by clouds, you seem to be detached from the world. Standing on the summit of Dread Dragon Snow Mountain, surrounded by the thin clouds, all around white, surrounded by clouds around. There is a fine rain in the clouds, very comfortable. All of a sudden gust of wind. The days of unseen wind instantly blew a big hole in the clouds. It seemed to reveal a corner of the sky, show a magnificent scenery of the world. This different scenery and color gave a person with strong visual impact. It was such a spectacular sight that I couldn't resist recording it. Holy Land of Love, Blue Moon Valley. Down the Dread Dragon Mountains, between two peaks, lies the Blue Moon Valley. Blue Moon Valley is shaped like the blue moon, so it gets its name from the fact that the water runs out of the blue and lies in the valley in the space of the moon. The weather was just right when I went. Many couples take wedding photo here, and many couples commit to each other here. From high to low, 7 small lakes, although I don't remember the name of each other, but around the valley is very comfortable and warm. This feeling makes me feel very happy. The West Mountain Cliff is amazing. Xishan Cliff is the last stop of the Dali tour, and the most leisurely one. West Mountain Scenic Area is Kunming, Yunnan Province. It is a forest park with undulating mountains, green trees, birds contending, and beautiful scenery. Lush forest vegetation, lush all the year round. Hanting Temple, Taihua Temple, Shanqing Pavilion and other ancient temples and halls are hidden in the depths of the forest. Here is a cliff. On the cliff there are ancient people with a nave made of stone leather. You can see the whole Tianchi Lake from here. There are also cable cars for people to enjoy the beautiful scenery. Only to the West Mountains to understand the cliff's spectacular place. That's all. Thank you all. Thank you for listening.